The boxing world is buzzing with rumors and excitement about a possible matchup between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta "Tank" Davis. This bout has been billed as one of the most anticipated in recent boxing history, with many fans and commentators looking forward to seeing these two undefeated champions square off in what could be an epic battle for supremacy in the lightweight class. Both boxers are at the pinnacle of their careers, and the possibility of them facing off in the ring has piqued the interest of boxing fans worldwide. Shakur Stevenson, the 27-year-old WBC lightweight champion, is well known for his technical prowess, defensive skills, and ability to dictate the tempo of a fight. He has long been considered one of boxing's brightest young stars. However, he is facing a number of hurdles as he prepares for his forthcoming defense of the WBC lightweight title, which was originally slated to be against undefeated challenger Floyd Schofield. Unfortunately, Schofield has had to withdraw from the fight due to illness, leaving Stevenson with the onerous chore of finding a late replacement opponent only days before the scheduled event. The early excitement over the battle with Schofield was palpable. Schofield, an undefeated 22-year-old prospect, had shown potential as a rising star in the lightweight class. He was hoping to establish a name for himself by facing Stevenson, but a strange turn of events occurred when Schofield's camp accused Stevenson's side of poisoning him in the run-up to the bout. These allegations, while surprising, were quickly disputed by Stevenson's co-manager, Josh Dubin, who stated that such assertions would not go uncontested. Dubin even stated that legal action could be taken for what he viewed as defamation. While the controversy surrounding Schofield's withdrawal has taken some of the focus away from Stevenson's impending defense, the boxing world's attention remains on the broader question: when will Stevenson fight Tank Davis? This possible bout is widely anticipated by fans since it symbolizes a true clash of styles between two extremely accomplished fighters. Tank Davis, the WBA lightweight champion, is noted for his powerful knockout punches and aggressive fighting style. Meanwhile, Stevenson is considered as a superb technician, capable of outboxing most opponents because of his slick movement and high ring IQ. The hype around this fight has only grown in recent months, especially since Tank Davis announced his retirement from boxing in 2025. Davis has claimed that he intends to fight 3 more times before retiring, implying that his time in the ring is rapidly approaching an end. This revelation has fueled conjecture about his future in the sport, including a potential fight with Stevenson before retiring. Shakur Stevenson has expressed his desire to meet Davis, and he believes that this is the most important fight in the sport right now. In an interview at the Ring Magazine Awards in London, Stevenson boldly said that a fight between him and Davis would be the biggest fight in the world. Despite the hoopla, Stevenson has expressed irritation with Davis's confusing signals regarding the fight's possibility. Davis has stated that Stevenson is on his radar at times, but has also questioned Stevenson's standing in the sport, asking what he has done to deserve such a high-profile fight. This back and forth has left fans confused and disappointed, as they are ready to watch the two fighters face off. Stevenson, for his part, has stated that he is not interested in pursuing Davis. He has stated that if Davis is wanting to fight, he is prepared, but he will not waste time convincing someone who is not motivated. Stevenson has even gone so far as to declare that if Davis retires without confronting him, it will be a squandered opportunity for the sport, and that boxing fans deserve to see the finest boxers compete. Despite the uncertainties surrounding the fight's future, a number of boxing fans are still pressing for the battle to take place. Eddie Hearn, Stevenson's promoter, believes the fight can be made if all sides are sensible and realistic. Hearn sees the fight as a natural progression for both fighters, as they are now the two most dominant characters in the lightweight class. He believes that the public's desire for this fight will finally drive both men to the bargaining table. One of the most vocal supporters of a Stevenson-Davis bout is renowned boxer Mike Tyson, who has long admired both competitors. Tyson has stated that Davis's aggressive approach would be the ideal challenge for Stevenson, and that a battle between the two would bring out the best in both men. Tyson has also praised Stevenson's abilities, stating that he is a specialist who can make fights appear simple due to his superior boxing IQ. However, Tyson believes that in order to fully test Stevenson, he must be put under pressure, which Davis's style would undoubtedly do. The concept of a Stevenson-Davis bout has also gathered support in Saudi Arabia, where boxing promoter Alalshikh has voiced a desire to put the two boxers together for a massive spectacle. Al-Sheikh has remarked that he hopes to see Stevenson and Davis fight in the near future, describing it as a huge event in boxing. Saudi Arabia's interest in this bout is part of a bigger attempt to attract high-profile boxing events to the region, and a Stevenson-Davis battle may serve as the perfect centerpiece. While many in the boxing industry believe the match will finally take place, there are still difficulties to overcome. One of the most difficult problems is the continued ambiguity about Tank Davis's future in the sport. Davis's decision to retire has placed a pall over his career, and many fans are concerned that he will not confront the most difficult obstacles before leaving the ring. Davis's forthcoming battle against Lamont Roach Jr. in March 2025 is viewed as his final shot to establish himself at the top of the lightweight class. In the meantime, Stevenson is focused on overcoming his own obstacles. With his scheduled defense against Floyd Schofield in peril, Stevenson is preparing to face a late replacement opponent. Potential opponents include Musa Golem and Josh Padley, but the clock is ticking, and Stevenson's team is working hard to find a substitute who can pose a real challenge. Stevenson's ambition is to defend his WBC lightweight title in style and maintain his momentum while he waits for the opportunity to fight Davis. Shakur Stevenson is determined to show the world that he is one of the top fighters in the sport, and he sees his forthcoming bout as an opportunity to prove himself on a worldwide scale. He has already established himself as a dominant force in the lightweight class, but he understands that defeating Tank Davis would cement his status as one of the best fighters in boxing today. Despite setbacks in his career, including a hand injury that postponed his planned fight against Joe Cordina last year, Stevenson is confident in his ability and keen to continue his rise in the sport. The pressure on Stevenson to secure a fight with Davis is increasing, but the young champion is not giving up. He has stated unequivocally that he is willing to confront anyone who is willing to accept the challenge, and he is not afraid to compete against the sport's top personalities. Stevenson believes that a potential battle with Tank Davis is about more than simply glory or money benefits. It is about showing to the world that he is the best. As the countdown to Davis's likely retirement begins, fans wonder if they will have the opportunity to see one of the most anticipated fights in recent boxing history. Will Davis keep his word to fight Stevenson, or will he retire without facing the lightweight division's most formidable opponent? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the boxing world is eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this high-stakes fight. The future of the lightweight division could be determined by this bout, and the conclusion could influence both competitors' legacies for years to come.